So today's lecture is on modals. So modal is a type of auxiliary verb which used to express ability, capability, permission or obligation. In modals, we are going to study today modals and semi-modals. So first type of modal is can. So can is used to express general ability. There are different ways to express ability, like can, be able to, be capable of by using ing, and having the ability to, and know how to. For example, he is able to read French. I can speak it like he can read French. It's his ability. Similarly, my mother is able to cook Italian food. My mother can cook Italian food with the help of can. My son is capable of playing the mouth organ. I can use it like my son can play mouth organ. Most elder people are unable to operate smartphones. Most elder people can't operate smartphone. Today, 80% of Indians are able to speak English fluently. Today, 80% of Indians can speak English fluently. So you can see that wherever I want to show ability or capability, there I can use can instead of able to or capable of. Similarly, further can is used for informal request, like can I borrow your new jacket? For permission, you can go to the party if you are back by 12. So the next is how to use be able to. So be able to is used to express general ability, which we could use with the help of can also. So it can be expressed in all tenses. For example, I am able to swim a mile. It is in present tense. I will be able to come tomorrow. It is in future tense. I was able to do anything. It was in past tense. For like this. Now, be able to can be used to express specific past ability, managing to do something despite difficulty. Single action. For example, I was able to phone from the airport. Or I can say, I could phone from the airport. Next is the use of can't. So can't is used to express an impossibility or something hard to believe. For example, you can't be serious, this must be a joke. Now, how to use could. So could is used to express general ability in the past. For example, when my dad was young, he could run very fast. To express possibility, which is not certain. Jenny could be asleep by now, I am not sure. To request politely, could you show me how to get there please? Suggestion, you could try to buy tickets online. So the next type of modals are may and might. First of all, there is may. May is used to express possibility in the present or future. For example, I may go to a museum tomorrow. Means it is not decided yet, but it is a probability that I may go to a museum tomorrow. Second is for the formal request. With I and we, I can use may. May I leave early? For the formal permission, you may pay later. For the lack of permission, in that case, for example, you may not park here. Next is the use of might. So might is used to express possibility in the present or future. For example, it might rain at the weekend. To express negative possibility, we might not go to the library today. To express past form of may, she said she might go to work tomorrow. So the next type of modals is must. Must is used to express strong necessity. For example, you must come home right now. To express obligation, you must stop at a red traffic light. To express almost certainty. For example, it's late, he must be awake now. For suggestion and recommendation, you must taste this cake, it's delicious. Next is must not. It is used for the prohibition. For example, you mustn't drive without a seat belt. Next type of modal is should or ought to. So it is used to give advice or opinion. For example, you should or ought to drive more carefully. Obligation, I should or ought to visit Lynn tonight. For the polite suggestion, it can be used with I and we. Should I give the cat some milk? It can be used for the prediction. He should have enough money to pay for the CD. So next type of modals are will and would. Will is used to express certainty. For example, the train will be here soon. For the prediction, it will rain tomorrow. A spontaneous decision. I'll call Scott. To request politely, will you close the window please? Next is to promise. I won't be late for school. Next is where to use would. Would is used to request politely. For example, would you help me please? To express repeated past action, we would go swimming every day in the summer. Past form of will means I knew she would find the way. This is the past form of will. Next is how to use wouldn't, shall and needn't. Wouldn't is used to express refusal or impossibility. For example, I tried to convince him but he just wouldn't listen to me. Shall is used for the polite question or to offer something. For example, with I can use it with I and we. For example, shall I drive you to work? Next is needn't can be used to express lack or necessity. Like same, it is same as we use don't have to. For example, you needn't take an umbrella today, it's going to be sunny. Further is need not. It is used to express lack of necessity or absence of obligation. For example, I need not buy tomatoes. There are plenty of tomatoes in the fridge. So it is used to express the lack of necessity or to express the absence of obligation. Next topic is semi-modal. So in semi-modal, first of all is how to use have and has to. So they both are used to express obligation or necessity. Have to can be used in different tenses to express the past and future of must. For example, I have to get to work on time. She had to leave the party early last night. I will have to call you back later. So the next type of semi-modals is don't or doesn't have to. So they both are used to express the lack of necessity. It's same like as we have used in needn't. For example, you don't have to buy skis, you can rent them. So the last type of semi-modals is had better. So had better is used to give advice. For example, you'd better revise your lessons.